Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am a Caribbean teacher utilizing the Happy Planner. If you are interested in seeing how I, as a Caribbean teacher, utilize the Happy Planner, please stick around and look at this video, and also consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, etc, etc, etc. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm gonna be using this planner or how I am going to be setting it up, stick around. Okay, so this, I'm trying to find the right spot for this. I think this is good. This is my old teacher planner. This is what I used 2021 to 2022. And I have to transfer all of this out, and hopefully it can fit on these classic size rings, and put these on this. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that, and also what I'm going to be adding to my planner, how I do that and why. Okay, so I'm gonna start by removing everything from this old planner and kind of like putting it over here. I'm just going to pull it out. There are some things from this old planner that I do have to add to my new planner, like these are like the rubrics for scoring and stuff, so I do have to add these to my new planner. But I have to, this is a picture my daughter drew for me, so cute. And I do have some sticker sheets in here, even in the folder. So I'm just gonna put the sticker sheets to the side because I think I'm gonna need to use them. And this is the back. So this is my old planner right here without any discs. I have to go through it to see what I do need from this stack to put into my new planner, but I'm just gonna put them to the side and get started on my new planner. This is what I'll be using. So I'm gonna start taking off everything. I'm just gonna put these out. I'm hoping that these can hold my old planner, even if it's like tight, just so I can keep everything intact, because I do love to keep stuff from my previous years, so that if I need to look back at anything, it's like right there. Great. So this is my new planner here, and these are the discs that I'm going to be using. They're big. I mean, look at this. Look at this compared. Huge. They're massive. They're massive. Hold so much space. And if you do have a punch and you're like me and you want to add paper into your planner, trust me, this is not the way to go. This is the way to go. They're a little bit pricey, but I find if you buy a color like gold, it can, you know, probably go with any color planner you do buy. So it's fine. So I'm gonna start. This is the hard part, putting it on. It takes all right. That was like thing to do. Anybody who has ever done this knows how difficult it is to transfer over to your expander discs. It takes like 10 minutes because everything is so flimsy. Now look at this, and look at all this space that I have now to fill this planner. So it starts out like this, and then I swear to you it gets to like here, like full. All right, so I transferred everything and I forgot that there are certain parts that I will not be utilizing, and I normally do take out the paper and put it to the side so that maybe if I need extra paper for anything, maybe like just a plan, I do have it. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm not in school in August, I'm gonna leave the currently page because I can still use it for writing down notes for PD Week, and I'm still gonna be using the monthly. What I'm not gonna be using is the weeklies, these pages. So I gotta keep this because the monthly is printed here, and I have to leave this last one because the currently for September is on this one. But all these others, I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna add them to a book that I have here with just extra paper. I'm gonna add it to that, but I'll add that later. So right up to, see, and it turns so beautifully on this. Let's see. So I am not going to take out the pages in July just yet because I don't know how the year is going to be looking. So I'm going to leave it just in case we go over into July for whatever reason. You know, COVID is, you know, taking a toll on everybody and it's messing up how we plan and whatever. So I'm going to leave it. So now that I have transferred it to my expander disc, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be adding a folder to the back because I don't need a folder. Now this is just some mini discs that I have that came on a notebook, but I needed a notebook to store paper, so I put some plastic. It's just a lot of mixing up stuff, and I'm trying to figure out like which folder to use. I have this one I can use, but I don't think the colors match. And I have these two that I can use as well. This one just tore, but they also do not match, you know, the color, and I don't know what to do. Should I use black or should I use the one that's closest and use the pink? I'm gonna have to take these stickers off. Oh my god, it's tearing. They've been on here for a while. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Maybe I just leave them on there. And I use this. I hate that it's black. And I can't use my old one because as you can see, it's all worn out. This one would have matched much better. And if I had really thought about it last year, I could have just used one of those black ones in my black planner and had this, but I didn't think about that. So now I'm stuck with either using this, and these do not hold this size paper that we normally print on. I'm so torn. I am so torn. I don't like that this has on stuff on it, but I don't love. I think I'm going to use this one though. I think I am because I kind of hate that this has black and pink, but I rather use this one because it does kind of go with this. So I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to put these back to the side. I hope it's not like getting too dark. But you can see still, so that's good. So I'm gonna put this this is actually gonna go to the back of my planner. So I'm just gonna close, flip, and open. So this is going to be to the back. This is just where I would slip in like any extra paper, you know, like this. I usually keep these in my planner. These are extra stickers. These are like day-to-day stickers that I can just quickly add because I don't walk around obviously with like my sticker books and stuff. So I can just add these, you know, to whatever I'm doing. Behind here I normally just like slip in any kind of paper like this. I hope there's nothing behind here that I do need. I'm gonna have to go through that at some point. But I'm just kind of setting up my planner so you can see how you can utilize it. So this is already added to the back. Now, my checklist. For my checklists, I do use them because I have like things I have to record, students, grades and stuff. So I use my checklist. I need my checklist. It's where all the organization happens. Especially seeing that I am an exit class, I have to have all that stuff like right there. Now I have this divider that I got in my first ever planner. It says work hard, be kind. And I have this one that I also used last year. Now this one is bigger and it goes right down, and this one is much smaller. And I'm wondering which one I should use as my divider. Now this one is more pink, so it does go with it, but this also has like all the colors that are in here, but they do have different tabs on them, and I'm kind of torn with which one I should use. I'm really torn. I do love how this one looked though. I do prefer this one. So I think I'm gonna put this aside in my old planner, and I'm gonna use this one, and I'll have to take this sticker off and put on, oh, and it tore, a new sticker that says this week on it, because this is what I'm gonna be using this divider for my week. So whatever week it is, I just kind of slip it in and put it in. So I'm gonna use this one. You see, like I think this works better. I do think so. So I'm gonna be using this one instead. Okay, so I'll have that. So I'm just gonna go to the front of my planner, and because I will be going back for PD in August, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like right here at the very top. Because that's where it's gonna start. So you're gonna see it up here. So I'm gonna put a sticker on it that says this week, just like what I did with this one. But currently my phone is stacked on my stickers. That's how you're getting to see this view, so I can't do that at this moment. Okay, so that's done with. Also, I want to add this staff meetings. Now for my notes from staff meetings, I put them at the very back of my planner. So I have staff meetings and workshops. So if I get sent on a workshop and I need to take notes of stuff, this is where I would put it. Never mind that it's kind of old. The dashboard is kind of old, but it's what I have, and I didn't think I needed to buy any new ones, so I'm just gonna utilize it. So my staff meetings will be here before I reach my checklist. Now for that, I have to add filler paper. So I have a notebook here. Let me see if I can get it. this. This is all filler paper. I have note paper, I have checklists, I have dot grid, but because I like lines, I'm going to use my note papers. I don't know how many. I'm just gonna put in like one for each month. So maybe, or like, I'm just gonna put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna put in like 6 for now, and it does kind of match the themes, but I'm not really paying attention to anything like that. That doesn't really bother me. I just need filler paper to take notes for staff meetings. So I'm just gonna put that in. So I have no paper for staff meetings. Okay, so I have that. Now, what I'm also gonna add to the back here is my project paper. Now I need project papers because I do teach language arts, and one of the requirements for my students to get into secondary school is for them to have a writing portfolio. So I do use project paper for the genres of writing. So like purple, I would use for like descriptive, blue for narrative, and so on and so on. I don't know what color I'm going to use as yet, but it is back and front, like front and back, so I can have plans here for one genre, one topic of that genre, and the other topic of that same genre. So I only need 4. So I use different colors for each genre. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose.
Mommy.
Sorry about that. Had to stop again to assist my child. I know you keep seeing my head in the stuff. So I'm gonna have one of each color. So I have 4 colors. There are 4 genres that we use. We use descriptive, narrative, expository, and persuasive. So I have to do at least 2 pieces of each genre. So this way I only need 1 piece of paper. And I do kind of, like here, I wouldn't use action steps here. Instead, I put a sticker over it and I write in like due date, or like, what did I do with it last year? What did I put? Let me check. Let me get an example for you. Okay, here. Okay. So yeah, so I put like drafts, and then I put like, okay, we did the first draft, second draft, when I did the first draft, when it was returned, and the dates. So that way I can keep track of everything. So I have purple, blue, so each one is a different genre, right? Okay, I need a different color now. There's red, which I also have. Different genre again. And then green. Different genre. Now I can change them around however I see fit when the time is, like when the time comes, but for now this is just how I'm gonna organize it. So I have my staff meeting and workshops paper, and then I also have my projects paper. Now also I'm gonna add into this from my old planner. Yes, I still have more stuff I have to add. This is everything that came out of my old planner. I have to add, I do want to put this back in my planner, but it is kind of taking up space. I'm just gonna keep it in my office for now. I do have to add all the rubrics for marking. So here they are, like for the writing portfolio, descriptive, persuasive, oral presentations, expository, narrative, story, book report, and this is a checklist I think I'm gonna keep this as well. So I'm just gonna add these are papers that I had and I punched in. So I'm gonna just keep these in here because I do need them. I'm gonna put the writing portfolio one and the oral to the back because I don't really do those until the very end. And then I'm gonna put in all the rest to the front. So I'm just gonna add like 3 or 4 at a time. I could print over and add, but that's just a waste of me. So I'm just gonna add what I already have. I know they're looking kind of old and wrinkly, but I don't have ink at the moment to print over new stuff. So I'm just gonna add these. I don't really see the point in printing new paper when I have perfectly fine paper that I can add. Okay, so, okay, that's it for the back. So I have my staff meetings, my project paper, and all of my rubrics, I should say. Let me just like go through everything I have here and make sure that there is nothing else that I have to add. Like this, these are all like, you know, staff meeting paper, project paper. Oh, look at this. I had this divider last year for where I had my project stuff. Interesting. But I don't want to use the same one. It's kind of old. It's kind of old. Do I have another divider that I can possibly use? Let's see, shall we? I think I do. I really think I do. I'm looking at this. I'm not seeing any in this, but I am pretty sure I had extras, as in like, you know, that I didn't use. I am wondering where they are now. Let me check my old, because this was an undated planner, so maybe it was just one that I didn't use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Only one that I did not use, so I can't. I do have a student planner here that I did buy for my daughter when she was doing online classes, but since she's been back to school, I haven't been using it because there's not really any need for me to use it. Maybe I can use, let me just put this aside. Maybe I can use like one of the dividers in here for that purpose. I like this one. And I can just put a sticker over here to say what it is. I want something that's kind of gonna match the colors of my new planner though. So let me see if I have like any. Oh, this one matches my divider. Work hard, be kind. This is an option. This one is not an option because Robin. This one I don't like. Too much color. Only gold. Definitely not. This is cute. Maybe. Oh, maybe there's one, but I don't like that the tab is so low. I kind of want the tab to be like in the middle, like July. I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one. So this one will be for, what did I use it for again last year? Where I have my writing portfolio stuff. So I'm gonna, so I can separate like staff meeting from my writing portfolio stuff. So I would use a sticker and just put it there and put what it is. So that's cute. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what else do I have to add to my planner? I'm thinking not much else. I'm going through my old planner. There's nothing else I think I need to add. I did do some specialty pages in this one. For example, my timetable, but I need to reprint it. I had this in my planner last year, like for my attendance, like what days I was absent, sick leave, or like a holiday or whatever. I'm gonna do that again for this year. What else did I do? I did do some specialty pages, but I don't think that's important now. So I'm just gonna leave this as is. So this is the end of my old planner. I don't need anything else from my old planner. I do have to put these now on my old discs. I do think there are pages that I can throw away, just so like they can fit on these discs. These were actually the original discs that came on this one. No, these weren't, but they were like this, the same color. They're on this right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I have a couple other things that I need to add in, like my sticker sheets. These, I'm gonna just put these at the very back in front of the folder, the very black folder. These, sometimes I do use them, you know, just to like make little jots. These came in a back of a happy notes. So I do like having these, you know, and you see it's already like filling up, which is so weird. It's already much bigger than it was, and I'm probably going to be adding more stuff to it as the year goes on and when I get like my timetable printed over and so on. So what else do I have to add? Okay, let's see. I do have this filler paper. I'm gonna add, for now, one in every month. For now. I do think that I will need more. But for now, I'm only gonna add one every month. And when I'm done, I'm not gonna put these back in this. I'm gonna add them to one of the notebooks that I currently have that has note paper and stuff stored in it. So I'm gonna take about 12, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 12. So like I said, I don't know if I would be using this on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis, but I do want these in my planner because I can definitely see how this can be useful to my style of teaching. And for me to remember a lot of things, I have to write it down. So it's very important for me to have something like this to kind of keep me on track and kind of remind me like, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. So I'm just gonna add one at the beginning of every month. I think that's everything I need to add to my planner for right now. I don't know what I will add later on, but the last thing I'm going to do is just put my name here, and I'm going to use the letters from this book. This is the Groovy Teacher sticker book, and this planner is the Groovy Teacher planner. So I'm going to just use the letters from here because it does match, it does go along with this book. I kind of want to center it, but I don't have a ruler. I think I'm going to use the back of this and just kind of put them on. Oh, that's crooked. It's so crooked. You have to utilize what you have, but I'm not getting along with that. Maybe I don't know what to use. Okay, I can use this. So I'm just gonna put them on. This way I can, when I'm putting it down, I can know exactly like where I want to go. Better. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect, but gotta be worth it. And I'm just gonna push this down and stick them, and then I lift, and then I'm just gonna take my time and just kind of pop them off. Good. I know it's not perfect, but it's cute. So my name is on there. Okay. Again, this is from this sticker book. And hold on, let me see if there's like a little flower or something that I can use to put like the dot between the names. Oh, there's smiley faces. I'm wondering which color should I use. I'm thinking something a little bit muted as to not take away from the name itself. So maybe this one. I'm just gonna put it right there. That's cute. I love that. Right. So that's it for my teacher planner for this year. It's all set up. As you can see, it's gotten a lot thicker, but I still have like a ton of space on my planner. It can literally go, you see how far this is? That's still how much space I can utilize. So it's pretty beautiful. I love it. I will fill in like the rest information, but I will do that like off camera. I love this. This is so pretty. It looks beautiful. Okay, so if you have watched through my entire video, I want to thank you again for watching. I hope this does help a little bit. I will be doing another video when it's time to like write in what I'm going to be using like the checklist for, or maybe I can just tell you now. Maybe I should. Okay, so if you're from the Caribbean and you're doing like exit exams, you can of course utilize your checklist for anything that you may be doing in class and you need to keep record of it. So that's one way you can utilize the checklist. Another way is I normally use one page for like different things that I'm doing. So you would know that we have like student made tests, teacher made tests. We also have can-do skills. So I would use like, this would be for teacher made tests for language. This would be teacher made tests for social studies, language can-do skills, social studies can-do skills, any kind of special project, grading. Also, I can use it for portfolio marks, end of month. If you have monthly tests, end of term, and so on and so on. It's all up to you and how you want to utilize your checklist. So that's just an idea. Hopefully, I will be doing another video soon decorating August, even though I'm not going to be using August as much as some teachers like in the States and so on, because they're already back in school. But I will be utilizing it because I am going to be back in school for professional development, so I definitely can still utilize August. So that's it, guys. I hope this gave you some inspiration on how to utilize your planner, and also some information for Caribbean teachers who might be wondering, what is the Happy Planner? How can I use it? Da, 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 da. I hope this can help you. And it's a great world to get indulged in. I have made many of my friends become addicts. I'm so happy for that because now we can just talk about planner stuff, which is my dream. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!